you just hear him audibly say like, "I finally remembered," and then he'll realize that like, oh yeah, there's more things happening, so he'll start moving forwards.
Um.
I'll fill you guys in after this.
What?
He's been secretly PMing the GM, so
Do you do anything besides move forward?
No, I think he was just caught off guard-ish by the situation.
Okay, Calamity.
Rar. Ah.
That will hit.
What?
Yep.
Nice.
Okay.
So you move up and slice into the creature that's focusing on Zerion. I mean Lexa. Oh, and guess who forgot to have a turn?
Dirk.
You guys probably didn't even realize.
Dirk.
He doesn't do anything anyway, really.
He yells at people.
Yeah.
And
You got a
occasionally,
smart
yeah, he
mouth.
shot before they came in, before the creatures came in range last turn. So he wouldn't have attacked them anyways. Okay, Aeland.
Aelin will take aim at the one fighting Lexa and fire. And he takes 25 points of damage plus all the fun stuff.
Yep.
That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, you and John, you guys are just hiding in the back, murdering everyone.
Yeah! Blasters for the
I mean,
win.
Aelon is flimsy enough that that's a good strategy.
That is true, assuming you can actually hit me, because I think I probably have the highest reflex defense of our party.
What is it?
26.
Oh yeah, that's 2 more than me.
And that's about all I can do, because I aimed.
Okay, John.
I'm gonna use my draw fire talent as a swift action on the one on the north side of the hallway.
Okay, I
Which
think it
means-
affects everyone.
I don't have to select a target.
No.
Okay. Well, I roll persuasion against their will defense.
Okay. So what do you do? Do you yell something at them, or just do you?
Yeah, I wave my hands in the air and say, "Hey, over here!" And
Are
then-
you
and
trying to
then-
get us killed?
Yeah. You see the creatures suddenly look over at you, like they quickly cock their heads and stare in your direction.
No, I'm not trying to get us killed. I'm trying to draw their attention off of our allies. And also, I shoot at the one on the north side.
Let's see if he lives now. Oh wow, that's until next turn. Oh, if they charge me, that's 27 reflex defense. Well, with cover fire anyways.
I'm sorry. Which one were you attacking? The top one.
The one, yeah, the one on the north side of the hallway.
Okay, that one gets hit again with a rapid barrage of fire from Aeland and John and goes down. Okay, Lexa.
Then I move over its dying body and go to help the cause.
Ooh.
Almost 20.
Yep.
Yeah, that might have been unnecessary. I don't think this stupid thing's going to survive to its next turn.
Okay, so you run up with your sword and slash it. And as it's focusing, well, and now staring in John's direction, it gets caught off guard and you slash it across the wrist. Okay, Pekaz.
Well, this thing's probably pretty close to dead anyways, and I don't want to take any penalties for using the force. So I'm going to
Kick it.
Dunk it with your staff.
Kick him in the crotch and run.
I will lightsaber staff it.
Not as funny, but whatever.
But I don't think we've seen him use his lightsaber before, so bright side.
Not-
We
Not
did it,
actually.
but
He used
Attack
it to
anyone.
destroy the thing. The
Oh,
crystal.
that's true. I didn't notice it.
Yeah, you were. You were the
You
one
were
racing
racing
him,
it to destroy
so
it.
you saw it up close and personal.
It didn't register. Hey, we were both racing, and I just saw it get destroyed. That's it.
Okay, so you slice a gash in his chest piece of armor, because, and it snarls at you.
Yeah, so you just see me flip my staff around and turn on, and the red blade comes out of the bottom end and just uppercuts it in its chest
See,
piece.
Kalani hasn't seen that yet, I don't think.
And then
I
Dirk yells,
think I did, but it was there was too much stuff going on for me to really
Hey,
address
bright
it, though I
red
tried to.
lightsaber.
yes. So the red lightsaber cuts through his chest armor and leaves a gash. And then Pikaz's face is illuminated by the light of a red lightsaber. And then from
Everything's
behind you
purple.
guys, Dirk yells, "Take that, filthy creature," and shoots it, and the creature dies. And then Dirk says,
Everything's
"Ah!"
purple now.
And he looks behind him to stare at John.
Here's a faint good job, Dirk, from Pakaz.
Good shooting.
As Pakaz flips his lightsaber back around, turning off the blade.
So, red lightsaber.
Yes.
I feel like I should adjust this.
Like
not
you should
sure.
address the Force Storm usage.
And yeah,
Well, she might not
should
know
I
what
be
that
worried
is.
about you?
True. Well, I mean, I do think you do know that red lightsaber doesn't necessarily mean Sith. It's just something they typically use color-wise.
Yeah, a lot of people are gonna assume that red lightsaber equals Sith.
Do you say that in character to Pakaz?
Yeah.
Pakaz scrunches his face and looks like he's thinking. Good to know. Thanks.
Alright, lads and lasses, keep on your toes. We could face more opposition. Assuming these guys are actually opposition.
So anyway, the thing I remembered, I could have sworn the guy's voice seemed familiar, and I finally placed it. It's from one of my visions. It's Darth Kruffe.
Out of character. Which one's that?
Darth Kruffe is the one who is in charge above Darth Kavisi over the group of people that you guys were playing at the beginning who was destroying the Jedi Temple in the vision. He's the
So
one
maybe we don't want to fight him.
that Dallas told you was the one trying to get the crystal.
We should get
Who's the
jump
main
on
bad
him.
guy?
Who? What?
Yeah,
are you
that's not
talking
good.
about?
Okay, so you know the Sith that was after us back on Ventuine? Darth
Are you
Kvisi.
talking about the one that got blown up?
Yeah, he was under this one's orders, basically. But he was put in place by Revan because Revan thought he could control Darth Kvisi, and he doesn't think he can control Darth Krufe. He's sort of a wild card.
Wait, Revan? When did he get thrown into this mix?
He's not directly involved. He just put someone into Krufe's little group that he thought he could control.
As the leader of the Sith,
more loyal.
he's kind of involved with everything Sith.
All I know is you're talking about things that I'm not familiar with. I know that Revan betrayed the Republic. He's now leading this empire. No one ever said that this mission was involving his forces.
That particular detail was left out, but we were dealing with Sith, which
Are his forces?
pretty much, or at least
Well,
now for sure.
I'm not entirely convinced that Darth Krufe is completely loyal to him, but for now he is. But this is the important thing: is if he knew we had destroyed the crystal, he would not still be here. We'd either be dead and he'd be gone, or he would have just left us here.
Why?
The crystal was his endgame for here. That's why he was here. So that means he doesn't have cameras inside that room. He doesn't know what we've done.
How do you know that? What was it?
Well, I can't say I know exactly what it did, but it's one of the things that led to some sort of dark force energy being unleashed on Coruscant, which is some of the visions I had seen previously. But now that it's destroyed, he has no reason to be here, as far as I know. But
As
that
far
means
as
he
you
does-
know.
That means hypothetically, he doesn't know that we've destroyed the crystal.
Unless there is something else here.
Yes, but it could also mean that the reason he wants us to go into the maze is because he wants to make sure his path to the crystal room is clear. It could just be all gamesmanship.
So what do we do?
I think all of this stuff's really irrelevant. Let's go find him and wipe the floor with him.
Yep.
Uh,
But are you saying he works for Revan and that anything we do, he might be reporting to him?
He won't report anything if he's dead.
Well, I was concerned about Darth Kvisi being a problem. I'm not sure we should attempt a direct confrontation with him.
So what's your plan? What's your alternative?
Oh, I'm still. I just remember that I don't have a plan yet. We could try and trap him somewhere on the asteroid. If he thinks we've gone into the maze and his path is clear, he might come out. We might be able to stick him somewhere. But I don't know how exactly he's been able to communicate with us or what information he actually has.
Well,
pretty
he's
thin.
communicated with us via speakers in the station.
Yeah, but once he finds out that the crystal is gone, he very might well just seek us out to kill us.
Okay, so let's not talk about that just in case anyone might overhear.
At least for now, that sounds like a good idea. Let's just keep going forward, see what we can't do. If this really is exactly this particular gentleman that you that you know, that you think he is, this little bit of information is actually something I'd like to rub in his nose, but that's for another day.
I wouldn't recommend that. He could probably kill us all. I mean, I want to get rid of him, but if we can sneak around and steal his ship, and maybe find some way to mess with this station beforehand, that would be better.
That's
Yeah,
why
he might have the rest of his claws underneath him, so they might be waiting for us there too.
yeah, that's why it was information for another day. Let's keep moving forward. See if we can't get through this and figure out how to get around this impeccable evil that likes to kill us.
Oh, and question, all the walking we did to get back down here, did I translate it anymore before we got into a fight?
No, you're still working on the next entry.
We'll probably want to check this landing pad up here.
This door is shut.
Yep.
Hey, Del, you still using that
There's a
rifle?
computer terminal.
Oh, would you like it back? I realized, yeah, he realized he
If-
kind of
if-
had it slung over his shoulder. Yeah.
If you're not going to use it, I'll take it.
Yeah, I don't think, unless we encounter more of those energy creatures again, I won't need it. I'm not exactly proficient with it anyway. Hey, I'll give it back to him.
So the door opens.
Pakaz, what exactly does that... And we noticed you had some sort of crystal thing with you. Any chance you could make it seem eviler than it is in case he runs into us, we can bluff that we have it?
I don't think so. I mean, I
That's
don't know
another
how to
door in
do
front of you.
anything like that.
Alexa. So you guys see to the bottom on this room, there's another airlock.
Alright, don't break this one.
I'll try.
You know, if you had another ship and it was docked to this landing pad, this would be the perfect place to shoot our ship from.
I try this door.
Aelin basically nods at Pakaz.
Oh, I see. Technical difficulties. This is unfortunately another case where that door is unerasable. So
Okay.
just have to teleport you to the other side.
Beam me up, Scotty!
Is there anything outside the window?
Yeah, looking through the viewport, you can see a docking landing pad that the lights are on as they all were when you approached, and there's nothing on it.
Not here.
Well, I
It's
believe
gotta
there's
be that
only one
last
more
one.
landing pad. Yep.
Of course it would be the last one. Well, let's see if we can't make it.
Also, from this point on, I won't be sharing the entries I translate unless I decide I need to, because if it pertains to something that the Sith would like to know, and it would be bad for him to overhear, better safe than sorry.
AKA, you're greedy and don't want to share the info.
Well, no, I mean, like, him out of character, him knowing about the crystal being not here anymore would be bad. There might be other things, useful information in here that he would like to know that would be useful for him. So,
Yeah, I know. Knowledge is power and you want to have all the power. I am teasing, by the way.
yes, I know.
So if we can't find another way through, we should try and get back to the maze as quickly as possible, because if I'm right and he's just trying to get us out of the way, that means if
There's
we
no
make it-
passageway to the north from around here.
There's a door, another door right to the north.
We should try that one.
That's what I was wondering about.
Okay, because you've managed to translate another section. I put it in the handout. no one else should look at it unless you ask Picasso to look at what he's translated.
We could
Unless
always just pass us the data pad. We could all read it to ourselves.
Well, it's in Sith. I haven't actually written it out.
I tried the North Door. I rolled a 28.
Oh, that's interesting.
stupid thing. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
we might not want to let
messed
him
up.
know we have this.
Yeah, can I see it? Well, can you whisper it in my ear?
Or can't I mean you can't they have to have Word documents on your data pad somewhere. Just type it out in that.
Well, I mean, there's nothing directly interesting. I mean, you could all guess this from visions.
Hmm.
But we're not quite at the good stuff yet, so don't worry. There'll be a handout once we get once we get out of here. I'll get it right up for everyone.
Yeah, so you look at the next entry because and you see that it's like suddenly like much more difficult to translate. Like it looks like these next parts might be encrypted or something or in code because none of the words look familiar to you.
Yeah, we need to go talk to our Sith friends if we want to figure out what any more of this says.
Of course.
Or I need to find a dictionary in old days.
Sith Dictionary. It's right in the library.
Merriam and Webster Sith Dictionary Lexicon, right over there by Roadies for you.
I'm sure that's something that Takaya travels with.
Sith for dummies.
Yeah, yeah.
It's made specifically for Picasso. Just kidding.
She bought it and thought of him.
Yeah.
It's like, teach me Sith, hand him book.
And it's a good way to shut Picasso up and stop him from bugging you. So
Okay, so there are doors to either side if you hear.
Are these worth checking out, or we have a goal we all agree to?
From the sounds of it, I think meeting our particular, or at least bypassing our particular friend is probably going to be the best bet. He's got a ship. We need the ship to get away. So,
Yeah, let's focus on that now.
let's focus on getting his ship. Whether or not it's by hook or crook, so to say.
Okay, so that means you guys want to keep going north?
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yes, indeed.
So Picasso puts his data pad away and gets off his mount.
Okay, you guys, there's another closed door there.
Lexa waves her hand. It automatically goes, whoosh! Welcome, Commander.
So this one says insufficient permissions, access denied.
With a nat 20.
Yep.
Then I'm going to use mechanics and break it. Or not.
Picasso's like, get out of the way. And tries to do the same.
I give him a dirty look. I give him an even dirtier look.
and cracking open doors all over this station. I know how to do this.
So, 2 nat 20s to try to open the door.
So this one has been similarly tampered with.
Why am I not
I wonder how
surprised?
he's going to get out of her.
Like, dang it, I can't make it to the room. Everything is broken. And I destroyed, like, the only landing pad that I can land on.
Although you notice, with your nat 20, you notice that the door mechanism looks like it was sabotaged from this side.
Okay.
Whereas the
So
other
where's
one
that
looked
leave
like it
us?
was sabotaged from the other side.
Can we not fix it from this side then?
Well, it was sabotaged as in, like, destroyed.
Is there ship cloaking technology?
Then
Like
it
in
will
this
galactic
era?
lore.
Wait, could I roll technology?
Is that a knowledge technology?
Yes.
Yeah. Since you have a background in that type of thing, yeah, you know that there are certain ways to cloak ships. Although you don't know the details.
Hey guys, do you think there might be a cloaked ship on one of those landing pads?
Why, when both the doors to the one landing pad are locked?
Well, no, there's There's like 3 other landing pads aside from ours that are accessible from out here.
Yeah, but if Darth Crufay is in the main control room, he didn't come from one of those because the doors to that area are
Yeah, but
locked.
how's he gonna get the artifact if he can't get out here?
Maybe there's another way into that chamber that we haven't found.
Or maybe he's hoping we'll bring him the artifact.
And somehow phase through these doors?
No. We've been trying to figure out why he wants us through that maze. Perhaps he thinks we desire the crystal's power, we have it in our possession, and he wishes us to go through that maze, and either we die in it or get really hurt, and then meet him, and then he kills us for it.
Yeah, not liking either of those endings.
I'm only
Let's
60.
search some
I
of the
also
other
want
rooms
to mention,
around
I
here.
mentioned before, maybe you guys missed it, that you saw, when you were looking at the map before, and I was telling you about the square, you also see some indications that the entrance to the maze that you saw before isn't the only entrance. Like, it also connects to the other part of the station. It connects to this room up here.
Well, it looks like we're stuck
That's,
going
yeah,
through
that's
the
what I
maze.
thought.
I say
Going
we go
through a
through.
maze does indicate 2 openings.
I say we go through this entrance to the maze from the center chamber.
What?
I really don't like being funneled.
Neither do I. But we're not getting on the other side of this door any other way, it appears.
Surrendering is still an option.
What?
No.
I mean, how are we
Set
gonna get
him
to
Yeah,
Yeah,
it?
surrender's sounding more appealing to me. Sounds like you guys have no idea what we're doing or how we're gonna win, so maybe we should just surrender.
And
I don't-
Elon gives Dirk the most death stare glare ever. Or at least
Well, I
he's
mean,
gonna
if,
attempt
he
to.
even if we surrender, that means we're
Or
going
we
through the
could
maze.
not surrender. That's good too.
Kyle's gonna start walking back, and
I'm
maybe
not-
poke
I mean,
his head
Dawes is
into
heading
those 2
toward.
rooms, but like not like super scope it out. Just kind of like look to see what's in there, and if it seems interesting, then go check it out.
I'm not proposing we surrender, but we've been through enough places we could find a good ambush spot, say, hey, come get us, and then get rid of them.
Yep,
We learn a
we
little
don't.
bit of our
It doesn't
enemy.
seem like they can hear us, so I think it's all a bluff and a ploy for us to clear the way so we can get to the crystal.
Then why not surrender and see if it's true? If we just say it, make it look like, then we call his bluff. It's an
Well,
option we
see a
haven't
camera?
explored.
I mean, maybe it'll draw them out or get them out of that room and provide us an entrance or a way in. Better to try than nothing. It's not like we're actually gonna surrender.
Exactly. I'm not suggesting we give our weapons up and actually go with him.
So how do you suggest we make it look like we're surrendering then? Without giving up our weapons.
Lexa shrugs, gets down on her knees, and puts her hands up. It's like, just kind of gives this look like, maybe this will work.
Well, let's see if we can find a camera first.
Dirk goes over and kneels down by Alexa.
I roll my eyes as I look at him.
Kaz looks around for a camera.
Okay, roll
Mostly I
perception.
just want to see if he'll respond to it. Say something.
Okay, with you're sort of scrutinizing the ceiling, and you see some device that has a lens-looking thing on it that might be a camera.
Is it
That's-
pointing at us?
It's on the ceiling, pointing down.
I go up, put my face right into it, and I realize I don't have a mouth, and I tell someone else how to mouth the words, "We surrender," and sit.
So when you say you go up to it, what does that mean exactly? It's on the ceiling.
I'm sitting here thinking Picaz walks up the wall up
Up
to
to
the.
it means as close as I can get to it.
Okay, so you don't use inertia
Anyway.
or whatever.
No.
Okay.
I mean, I'm tempted now. It wouldn't do anything because my mouth. I'm tempted just to do it to freak the guy out. If he's looking, I'm gonna do it.
Dark
But
side,
the dark
please.
side points. No, don't do it.
It's
No,
only
no,
half
I'm
a
not gonna
point.
do it. I'm tempted though.
I
I'm
can
not
see.
going.
I can see Dirk's eyes going. What in the?
Right,
As
that's
Picaz walks
crazy.
up the wall.
That's crazy. But like force storms and everything else, that's not crazy.
Yeah, because he's heard of strange, stupid stuff. About force storms and powers and whatnot, and blaster bolts and all this jazz. He knows
who
about that.
walks
But
up
watch.
Onto the bottom of the ceiling.
Yeah.
You mean the top of the ceiling,
Yeah, the top of the ceiling.
or just the
Oh
ceiling?
no, that could be the bottom of the ceiling. The top of the ceiling is facing outside.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, so you call because you tell someone to mouth "We surrender"
And
in Sith.
I give them a very careful lesson for how to say "we surrender" properly in Sith and how to mouth it properly.
He's been speaking
Even
to
though I
us
have
in
no-
I
basic.
don't think you know how to mouth it properly, but you know how to say it.
He's been speaking to us in
Yeah.
basic.
I'll do it.
I know, but
I walk over to the lens, I look up in it, and I mouth, "Eat vacuum, Sith scum."
Honestly, I prefer if we just kept moving.
It's probably the best thing right now. Let's keep going.
what? No response from him.
All right, are both of these rooms locked, or can I just like push the door open, or what's the deal with these doors that I was going
Yeah,
to?
there are computer panels on the walls. The doors are sealed.
I stand up, and as I do, I pick Dirk up by his collar and like jump him up and push him forward, so he'll start walking in front of me.
Hey, Picasso, can you get these doors
He
open?
stares at you. Well, excuse me, miss.
moving.
Computers. To open the door.
Yeah.
Elon, help me.
All right.
Which one are you trying to open, Picaz?
Whichever one he was trying to get through.
Okay, so the one on the right side.
take it that was good enough.
Yep.
Ooh, it's a hallway. It's not a room. That's fun.
Hmm.
Do I see anything? Or is it just looking like another hallway?
It just looks like a hallway.
All right, another dark and ominous hallway. We needed more of those, am I right?
Sure. You know, with all these visions, I think that you would see a little bit more of what we're going to go into, like another hallway.
I'm not trying to touch the force here, so no.
Shame it would avoid a bunch of these dead ends.
Well, I still
So
feel like
which
we're gonna
way?
have to go through the maze at some point, but we
I
might
think
as
we
well.
all feel that, but
Yeah, but I feel like we should still see if there's anything else here.
Which way are we going?
Yeah, which way do you guys want to go? There's
Aelin,
doors to
gonna-
the north and the south.
yeah, Aelin will just let Delphrin do what he wants. Aelin's already made up his mind. He wants to set the trap off.
Yeah, let's go north first.
So Aelin is going to sit here in the hallway and just going to wait.
I was going to do the same.
Okay, this opens to another room that looks like it is similar to that room that you found the first key in, where there's like a sort of a training area where there are a bunch of sand dueling pits
Yay.
and other things.
valuables?
Nothing more interesting than that. I mean, he's not gonna walk in very far if it looks the same.
Yeah, you don't see anything interesting.
Are there any doors?
Nope.
To the south.
Were there any sword racks in that room?
You're not taking more swords.
There were sword racks, yes.
Someone else.
Uh,
and then
no.
they can get money too in it.
Okay, so is this door locked or not locked? Because I can't go through it.
Yeah, just like all the other ones. With the
Yeah,
computer.
I'm not a pack horse.
No, but
You've already got me carrying this Sith
but
thing
let's
here.
couldn't you use some nice new gear if you sell those? Any of the swords we find, we could get you better stuff.
What's in this room? That's fun.
That is what is in the room. People roll perception, and unless you get
Is
an
there a
natural one,
control
you can
panel?
see that there are large forms of droids lining the walls. And John notices that they are perfectly still and don't seem to be moving.
Is there a control panel somewhere in the room?
Oh no. No.
No.
Dell's leaving.
Yes, there is a control panel on the far
Can
wall.
I physically pick up Pakaz and carry him away from here?
You can
wish
try.
You can roll grapple.
Good luck with that.
He's got a lot of good bonuses. Be careful.
Yeah, that's not gonna go
It's
well.
on the character sheet near the top. On the right.
Grapple
You're
is
right.
up.
We should fight 40 droids instead. That's a better alternative. I agree.
Okay, I'm done. Let's make it to the maze then.
Does Pakaz go into that room?
Yes.
Guys, no.
Hey, let's all leave him here.
Guys.
Well, he's the one who has the data chip, which might be useful later. Because we
Okay, do you want to go up to the computer terminal?
Yes.
Guys.
Let him have the computer chip. Let's go.
Roll use computer, and you can roll your Sith intelligence bonus.
Oh, boy.
Okay. Not using the intelligence bonus. It's not the nat one he was hoping for.
I don't think he. I think he wants us to go to the maze. I don't think he wants us to die in this room.
So, yeah, you see that this is a control terminal, and that this is basically like a security station where all these droids are set up for security systems. And you see that they're laying dormant.
Can I look at the control systems for commanding them?
Yeah, you see there is a section on there that can be used for issuing commands to the droids.
Pekaz, what are you doing?
Can I figure out how to authorize all of us as friendlies?
You can roll use computer.
I see the
Pekaz!
alarms going across at Pekaz melting now.
Pekaz, we shouldn't be here.
Yeah,
is a
you
bad idea.
look around to try to look for a list of authorized personnel, but you can't quite locate it.
Can I try and give them a delayed command to go and try and break into the main control room?
You can roll use computer.
Of course, I want them to wait like a good 5 minutes before we get out of here.
What are you doing?
So, would you like to say exactly what you were trying to do there?
I want them in 5 minutes to all go and try to break down the door into the main control room and get in there and eliminate anyone in there and then return and shut down.
But what if they break through as we're getting there?
Oh no, I'll tell everyone and we won't go in there until...
But what if there's no one in there and they wait for someone to be there?
I mean, I've already made the roll. It's too late to stop me.
Okay, you enter in the command, and some error messages and stuff flash by pretty rapidly, and you don't know exactly what they said. And then it says command accepted. And then you hear a humming sound start up.
Okay, we should go. And then
Pekaz, what did you do?
let's just not come back here.
Ugh.
I'm not sure. I think
Well,
I know
some
what
people,
I did.
Some people said they didn't like funneling. Well,
This is my revenge for funneling.
I feel like you just funneled us more, but that's okay. All right, let's not waste any
What
more time
did
here. I'm
you
sorry.
do?
Let's go.
What did you do?
Do you guys leave all the doors open behind you?
The droids are going to turn on and try and break into the main control room while we are doing our thing. So we should get out of here. Don't think.
But we're
They'll
trying
see
to
us as
get
friendlies.
in there so we can steal the guy's Darth Crewface ship.
Yeah, but this is a distraction, and don't worry. If they aren't destroyed by him, they'll return here and shut down
But what if
So
he's
let's
not
get
in the
out of-
control room?
here before they turn on.
Well, it sounds like you.
It's a
have,
distraction
made
either
a
way.
mistake. Let's get going.
What? You turned on... Okay, let's go. You turned on the battle droids. Goodbye.
Yeah, and Pekaz said that as he was running by. He didn't stop.
Okay, that's
If anyone wants to stay, that's their prerogative.
Okay, which control room are you talking about? The one up north, the one
The
up
main
south?
control room, the behind the locked doors we can't get past.
Okay.
Good thing is I don't think they'll be able to get through those.
Yep, probably not. But if nothing else, it creates a commotion.
So which way are we going? Just away from there?
And we're
South and
heading to
then
the
west.
Maze.
And
There's a door to your left, and the way you
Nope.
guys came is to your south.
yes, south, then west, then into the center room, then west again into the maze.
Okay, then fast
Okay,
forward to the maze.
Well, I will fast forward us there if everyone wants to go to the maze. Everyone group together onto the transporter.
Beam me up,
Star
Scotty.
Trek.
I hear the Star Trek beam right now.
The what theme? I didn't catch that.
Remember whenever in Star Trek they beam it, it's like I'm
Yeah.
seeing that and hearing that.
Energize.
Mm-hmm.
Is there dark side interference?
So you guys leave all the doors open as you walk through them.
Well, wasn't there an entrance from the center?
What?
To the maze?
No.
No, that was to the pillar room.
The other room in that you went through that had the thing.
There was a door right there from inside of the maze, wasn't there?
No, there's a door up here. That's where you guys went into that tiny room, and there was a computer. That's where you got the computer chip from.
And it just
that way
has
it
a
also
computer
opened
chip.
up a door to the maze.
Nope.
Oh well.
No.
Okay, into the maze we go.
Into the maze.
Okay, everyone stay close together.
Alright, shouldn't be in front because she's nearly dead. I volunteer to be in the vanguard.
I can see further than the rest of us. Maybe I should be in the front.
Good.
Take
our
up some
second
battle
volunteer for the
positions.
vanguard.
Kalani, you and Lexa take front or take point, since one you can see very well, Lexa. Kalani, you guys seem to be liking to hit things with sticks, so even if it is a laser stick, y'all go ahead and go forward.
Yeah, but she's going to go down with one hit. She's going to go down with one hit, though, and we can't really do anything about that because she doesn't want to take the medicine.
Well, think of it that way. If she's unconscious, then you can give her it, and she can't stop you.
Claire.
There is that, but she could die before I can do that, so. I mean, there's that to consider.
Yeah, but she's not really useful, not in the front.
Better not useful than dead.
Well, it's her choice.
I'm not gonna get out of this, am I?
Well, you either go forward with Lexa or you don't. I won't think less of you either way.
That's not what I was talking about.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you go down, you're gonna take the medicine. No one's gonna stop me, I don't think.
Oh, that part? Yeah, that you're on your own about. I can't help you there. Yeah, have the guy with a -1 on his strength try to grapple somebody with like a +10 to his grapple. Yeah, no.
Well, I don't think anyone would try to stop me because we can't use medicine on her.
We're spending an awful lot of time discussing this and make a decision.
Go. Baquez wants to take up the rear. That's fine. I can take up center or vanguard if need be.
Oh, I don't want to take up the rear. I don't go down easily.
I will take a center position. Dark, stay alive.
Well, I hope that's the plan.
For
I'll
you?
take a
Yeah.
middle position. If the closer to the front, the better.
Okay, is that how everyone's gonna arrange themselves? With Dell taking up the rear?
I think so.
Yay!
Sounds good. That way, the short one is in front of me. That means I can aim fairly well.
Except 6-foot cat in front of him, though.
7 foot, but who's counting?
Drop quick, anyways.
6'10" to be specific.
Really tall
Kalani
cat.
duck. Alright, in we go. I have a bad feeling about this.
Oh, of course. That's
No
why we're
kidding.
springing the trap. It's a technique I learned from somebody long ago.
You know, Picasso, if you want to keep track of where we're going on this on your data pad, that'd be great.
Time to pull out the pen.
So are those
I see
doors,
everything.
Or
No, just don't pay attention to the black lines. Those are just remnants of me drawing stuff.
I see everything.
Yes. Kalani, you look off. You see that there's now branching in 3 directions. All of the corridors are just the same, generally hewn out of black rock, although they're smaller than the main corridors that you're walking around in the station. And as you look carefully, you see that there are like scorch marks and other things, like marks on the walls.
Yeah, that's not ominous at all.
Which way, Jedi?
Well, we want to go north. That's probably not going to take us where we want because this is a maze. So let's just go ahead.
We could pick a wall and just hug the wall all the way.
well, that would work if there weren't branches, but well, I guess it would.
No, it would still
It
work.
would still work. You're right.
So,
It
right?
may or may not take longer, but we're not going to get lost doing that.
How about right?
So to our right, which would be south. Okay.
Remember to stay close.
Oh, I see something up ahead.
What?
It looks like maybe a passageway. Something narrower.
Well, whatever we do, let's make sure we get out of here as quickly as possible. If Darth Krufin makes it to the crystal chamber before we get out of here, and he makes it back to the control room, he'll be waiting for us.
Well,
Okay, Alexa and Kalani, roll perception.
Oh dear.
Guys, I don't see things, okay? I've never seen things.
Was that a roll from earlier, Kalani, or is that your current roll?
That was now.
Okay. Yeah, Kalani, you notice that there are some little holes in the wall where you guys are about to walk forward.
Where'd my view go? Ah.
I'm gonna walk straight through him, Kalani, if you
So
don't
as
say
you
something.
guys take a step forward, all of a sudden some thin spikes shoot out of the wall. So
Can
Kalani,
I-
you can roll acrobatics.
Oh boy. Can I get her out of the way too? Any chance?
Yeah, so you succeed. That's high enough roll to successfully dodge, so I'll let you roll to try to get her out as well too. Okay, so as suddenly a rod of spikes shoots out of the wall, Lexa is almost impaled before you deftly duck back and quickly drag her to the ground, and the spikes narrowly miss her head.
Ah!
So do they retract or they stay kind of closed?
They stay impeding the wall of the passageway.
So basically it's like a dead end now.
Well, how long do you guys want to sit there watching this? A little bit to recover your breaths?
Yeah, at least.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good eye, Jedi.
After like 15 seconds, the spikes slowly start receding back into the wall.
How far, like how long was this row of spikes?
10 feet.
So two squares.
Any ideas?
Trigger
Cause
them again
walks
and then
along
cut
the
them off with your
walls.
lightsaber.
Two people talking at once. What?
I said trigger them again and cut them with your lightsaber.
That seems like a good idea.
Maybe try and put one of the ones in the wall first. It seems like most of these materials are kind of lightsaber retardant. Want to be safe.
So you guys noticed that the spikes that came out were like silver and metallic-y, not the black color of all the rocks.
Okay. So, how to trigger them carefully?
Step on the same place you stepped on before the spikes came up.
And be very ready to jump back. Okay.
Oh no, just don't get in front of the spikes.
Well, where was the
Mhm.
trigger compared to the spikes?
You can see where
don't
the
know.
holes in the wall are, right?
Yeah, you can see where the spikes start.
Well, just start tapping your foot on the floor. I mean, that's what triggered it before, walking on the floor.
Okay. I'll cautiously try that.
Use that big tail of yours.
Fine.
I'm just making suggestions here.
So you like cautiously start inching your tail forward along the ground.
Yeah.
Okay. You get it right up to the edge where you see the spikes in the wall, and so far nothing has happened.
I take a single credit and toss it like a quarter in front of everything.
The spike walls, whatever, can't think of the word I'm looking for. The spikes just shoot out of the wall as soon as the credit goes into the area that's in front of them.
And I try to slash them off near where they came out.
make an attack roll. Okay, as you attempt to slice through them with your lightsabers, you find that they offer very little resistance, and you're cutting through them like hot butter, and you quickly cut through all of the spikes with your lightsabers whirling.
Nice.
Okay. First trap gone. You really have to be careful, though.
Maybe you should continue tossing things in front of where we're walking.
It's probably a good idea.
Yeah, probably.
I missed it. What are we doing?
Tossing something ahead of us.
I touched another credit.
The broken off parts that Kalani broke off had retracted back into the wall, so as you do it, they sort of come out. But it's only like a couple inches.
I walk past them and pick up my 2 credits.
Okay.
I think what she was implying was that from now on we as we go.
Yeah, every few paces, just throw something in front of us to see if it triggers a trap.
Yeah.
Like the Stargate episode with the time dilation field maze.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. Does anyone else have something a little bit more disposable? I'd rather not keep tossing my credits. Sorry.
Well, you can keep picking them off the ground, too, so you can just use the same one over again.
Yeah, credit chips are the most disposable thing I'm carrying.
Yeah,
I have a
same
credit
here.
card.
Do you guys want to take our break now? It's almost
Yes.
10
Yeah, okay.
or 11.
Sure.
Sounds good.
Okay, we'll take a 10-minute break then.